Hello, Cat here, and welcome to the Random Game Review, episode 14. Tonight we'll be taking a look at Halo 2600 for the Atari 2600. That's right, Halo is on the Atari. If you didn't know that, well, I guess you've been living under a rock. But a couple of years ago, through Atari Age, this company that actually still helps people produce actual Atari games for the Atari system, including 2600, the 5200, 7800, Jaguar, uh, a whole list of them, even Coleco and television games. So these guys help put them out on their website and whatnot, but they're mostly homebrews or some sort of hacked version of games. This one, Halo here, as I make sure I'm on the screen, uh, came out a while ago, very popular. Of course, Halo itself is a very popular game, but this one, in particular, as far as games, homebrews, this was written by Ed Fries. He was the lead programmer on this. Ed Fries, the guy here, was also the lead programmer for Halo for Microsoft. He was one of the helping hands there that acquisitioned Bungie, which was the original makers of Halo, originally when it was just on PC. He brought it to Xbox, and I guess he figured, hey, I used to program for the Atari 800 back in the day. He figured if it was a test form, to plop it on the 2600 and see if he can get the same essence of the game itself. So tonight we're going to be taking a look at that and just see how much of Halo from Halo is in Halo 2600. Let's get gaming. Halo 2600 on the Atari 2600. So here you have a nice little title screen with the Halo floating there in the background. The premise of the story here, first let me just say, you have no options, you just go in and play. None of the reset button, game level select, or difficulty select work. So you've got each area consists of 9 screens. There's going to be almost no sound, except for when you pick up stuff, shoot people, and die. So the guys we're shooting here, these are grunts. Now there's only 3 guys you run into. They're going to be grunts, elite force soldiers, and brute soldiers. And turrets. That's the 4th one, but it's really not a guy, it's just a turret. So we just walked past a door, and you can tell the door is blinking. Had to grab the key there. I've also picked up a shield. I kind of talked through that one, but you don't get many things to pick up here. You're going to get a second power-up for a gun and super speed boots, but I think this guy's he's really huffing it. So your Master Chief here has just crash landed on Halo. He has somehow gotten the Covenant forces away from Earth and made it to Halo, and now found out, of course, Halo is a super galactic weapon that'll kill everything, and basically, you've got to defeat all the Covenant forces here on Halo. So here's your first official power-up, or weapons, and the only power-up. So the first gun you pick up was just a standard pistol, the DB, or the D9 something. This is a sniper rifle. This is just a red pistol, but heck, for an Atari, it's a sniper rifle. Now, you don't want to touch anything, and no walls, no nothing. Only thing you touch are trees outside. So you don't touch the borders or anything like that. Here's my another shield power-up. I'll get that little guy going there as my frame rate dropped for some reason. Now, you guys are going to get a little tougher. And as you can see here, of course, you just go back on screen, the shield will appear. Now, the guys didn't appear because I killed both guys on the screen. If you leave one on the screen, they will all reappear if you walk back. If you walk 2 screens away, they always reappear. So, no luck there. It's interesting to see how this Halo, actually is sort of a game. And, this is the ice area. I'm not too sure why it's ice, but, I guess they just, made it easier. I have no idea. But it's pretty neat. You just gotta watch out for the bouncing the walls again. But as I was saying earlier, it's interesting to see how Halo is made here. There are some games that come to mind. I've seen labels made for BioShock and Fallout. And, that would be interesting to see how those would translate to the Atari. this is pretty cool. It's on 4K ROM. Nice. Alright, let's try that again. So we have 4K ROM of space available to this game, and 128K for changeable programming. I just lost my shields. Let's try not to do this again. Ah! Alright, let's try this again. Alright, one more time here. Try to play a little safe. Alright. So, playing through here, you're going to come across 64 screens while trying to kill Covenant forces. Now, I knew there was going to be a shield. So, each one consists of 9. Each area is 9 screens. So, you can do the math there, but there's enough screens to go through where it might get a little repetitive, but as long as the intelligence kind of goes up, or the difficulty of each level gets better, that's kind of what I'm interested in. So, for an Atari, you can't really ask for much more. Most Atari games are just a single level that just get faster and faster and faster. Now, comes to mind of Asteroids, Space Invaders, Pac-Man, and all those games were just one level, repetitive over and over and over. This one, because you have multiple screens and moving characters, I guess they give you no points. So, it's not really for the points thing. It's actually just a neat little game to have. Oh, more ice here. Now, I always get nervous running around these rocks, but every time you go in and out of a screen, if you've noticed, the little scenery changes. Same with the men. They always stay in the same vertical position, but horizontally they'll move back and forth. And once you get that, once you figure out where they always are, it makes the game a little bit easier. But eventually you die anyway, so you gotta get through it. Now, there is one boss. I've never made it to the boss, but after a while, when I get to the turret section is really where I just fail every time. But eventually I'll get through it, I figure. Nice little shield. Alright. Dodge. Oh, that was no shield. Okay. Alright, so here's the turret section. Now we can run through this guy real quick. Make it outside. That'd be perfect, but I don't think I can do it. Alright, dodge. Dodge. Master Chief, you must dodge. Alright, good. Oh, here's an invisible guy. A little cloaked. Oh, another cloaked guy. Dodge. Well, that's Halo 2600 on the Atari. You can get it off Atari Age website. They're the ones that actually are producing it right now. And I believe it's $60 with the box, $30 with just the manual and the cartridge. That's a little bit steep for the box, but if you're a collector like I am, you gotta get the box. So it's not worth it without the full package. Now, they are selling it on eBay a lot, but they're bootlegs. So watch out for that. You really gotta look at the label. And I'm gonna go ahead and pop this out here. Show you the actual label on the cartridge doesn't match the box. So that's what you gotta look for, is that the label is different. So if you do get it off eBay, at least check that. Check out how it looks there. But I'd rather you just go to Atari Age and get an official one. So that's it. I think it's a game worth picking up and playing, at least if you're a collector like I am, just to have a Halo on the Atari. Until next time, keep on gaming.